Breaking news. The Buccaneers aren't just getting ready for another season, they're building something that feels like destiny. Right now, behind the scenes at minicamp, a quiet storm is rising. Something special is happening. Something that could define the future of this team. From a pass-rushing beast finding new life, to a running back who's transforming his body to chase greatness, to a health update that every Bucs fan has been praying for. This isn't just about football. This is about hunger, grit, and a team coming together with one shared goal: to win it all. If you've ever believed in this team, if you've ever felt the fire of Bucs Nation, this is the moment that will bring it all back. Let's get into it. Tampa Bay fans, the energy around the Buccaneers feels different. And it's not just hype, it's real. At mandatory minicamp, something incredible is happening. A new attitude is forming. A real belief is growing. And it starts with one man, Hassan Reic. Yes, the same Reic who dominated the league with sack after sack. Now he's in Tampa, and he's bringing something this defense has needed: experience, fire, and leadership. After practice on Wednesday, Reic said something that hit hard, something that shows he's not here just to collect a paycheck. He said he's energized. Not just happy, energized. Because for him, Tampa Bay isn't just another team. It's a place that feels right. A place with a winning culture. That phrase means everything. Think about it. This is a guy who's been a top-level pass rusher for 4 straight years. Double-digit sacks from 2020 to 2023. A monster season in 2022 with 16 sacks, 11 tackles for loss, and 5 forced fumbles. This man was feared across the NFL. And now he's wearing our colors. But it's not just about stats. It's what he's doing off the field that makes this signing so powerful. At minicamp, Reic isn't standing alone. He's teaching. He's guiding. He's stepping up as a veteran leader. He's pulling aside young guys like Yaya Diaby and Chris Braswell, giving them tips, showing them moves, helping them grow. That's the kind of leadership that builds real championship defenses. And Reidic's not just helping, he's getting fired up because of them. He sees their talent, he feels the competition, and it's making him even more dangerous. That's what winning teams look like. Veterans who raise everyone around them, and young players who push back with everything they've got. Right now, in Tampa Bay, you can feel that fight, that passion, that culture. And Hassan Reic, he's not just part of it, he's helping create it. This is what real championship teams look like. When a veteran star pushes the young guys to grow, and those hungry young players keep that veteran sharp, that's when something powerful happens. That's when magic is made. And that's exactly what's happening in Tampa Bay. Hassan Reic isn't just a name on the roster. He's a force. And the way he's handling pressure, criticism, and expectations, it's the kind of mindset you only see in true professionals. No ego. No excuses. Just quiet confidence and laser focus. He's not chasing headlines. He's not trying to fix a reputation. He's chasing one thing: greatness in the right environment. When reporters asked him about the noise outside, the media, the critics, the people questioning him after a down year, he didn't flinch. He didn't snap back. He simply made it clear. He doesn't care. Not about what happened with the Jets. Not about what's being said on social media. He's not looking back. He's not wasting energy on the past. He's focused on one goal: helping the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win another Super Bowl. That's not just tough talk. That's what championship mentality looks like. He shows up, he works, he leads, and he's doing it all with passion that's spreading through the locker room like wildfire. Todd Bowles and Larry Foote aren't just getting a great pass rusher, they're getting a fired-up leader with something to prove. Reic knows last year wasn't who he really is. He knows what he's capable of. And now he's hunting quarterbacks again. This time with a chip on his shoulder and a team around him that believes in him. But Reidic's not the only one who's on a mission. Because just when you think the intensity couldn't get any higher, Rachaad White steps up with a message that will shake you to your core. After practice, with sweat on his face and fire in his voice, he didn't just talk, he made a statement. We're starving. Not just hungry, starving. Starving to win. Starving for greatness. Starving to bring something special to Tampa Bay. He wasn't speaking for himself. He was speaking for the entire team. He talked about the veterans who are chasing one last shot at glory. He talked about the young guys who are dreaming big, and he said it straight. This team wants it all. That word, starving, says everything, and White isn't just talking like a leader. He's acting like one. He looked in the mirror this offseason and made a hard decision to transform his body and his game. Last season, he played at over 220 pounds. But something didn't feel right, so he watched his old film. He studied how he moved when he first entered the league. And then he made the sacrifice. He slimmed down, from 223 pounds to 212. Why? So he could be quicker, more explosive, more dangerous. He said, I just wanted to be able to move better. I wanted to be the best version of myself. That's not just good talk. That's elite mentality. White didn't settle. He didn't say, I'm good enough. He looked for ways to grow, and then he did the hard work to get there. Now, heading into his 4th season, he's in the best shape of his career. Faster, stronger, smarter, and completely locked in. This is the kind of mindset that creates champions. You take a defense led by a hungry veteran like Reic. You add an offense driven by the fire of Rachaad White. And suddenly, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't just look like contenders. They feel like something bigger. A team with belief. A team with heart. A team with a mission. Let's talk about something that matters more than stats. More than big plays. Let's talk about brotherhood. Inside the Buccaneers' backfield, something truly special is happening, and it's all centered around the bond between Rachaad White and Bucky Irving. Now, in most teams, when two guys compete for snaps, things get tense. Players get jealous. The vibe gets cold, but not in Tampa Bay. Not with these two. Instead of fighting for the spotlight, Rachaad and Bucky are pushing each other to greatness. No ego, no drama. Just two dogs working side by side, lifting each other up and chasing the same goal. We don't care who gets more reps, Rachaad said. We're both trying to help each other out. That's not just words, that's real leadership. That's championship energy. And when you think about what quarterback Baker Mayfield has behind him, it's almost unfair. He's got Rachaad White, who's in the best shape of his life and burning with hunger for a ring. Bucky Irving, explosive and fearless, coming off a rookie season that turned heads. Sean Tucker, a dangerous weapon waiting for his chance. And Josh Williams, an undrafted free agent who's already making serious noise. This is a loaded backfield, but more than that, it's a hungry one. And that hunger? It's not just about winning. It's about winning for each other. White said it best. We want it for our vets. He's talking about legends like Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Levante David, guys who've laid it all on the line for this team, year after year. These men deserve to go out as champions, with a second ring shining on their hands. And White also said, we want it for the young guys. That means Bucky Irving, Jalen McMillan, Emeka Egbuka, talented rookies dreaming of lifting the Lombardi Trophy for the first time. Everyone on this team is playing for something bigger than themselves. And that's when magic happens. Rachaad White has gone from wide-eyed rookie to respected veteran. And now he's stepping into a leadership role with quiet confidence and deep fire. He stays calm, stays thankful, but don't be fooled. Beneath that cool voice is a burning desire to bring another championship home. But as Bucs Nation celebrates the hunger in our backfield, there was still one big question, one cloud of concern. What's going on with Tristan Wirfs? Well, Todd Bowles just gave us the answer we all needed. And it's the kind of news that lets you finally breathe again. When fans saw Wirfs on the sideline at minicamp, wearing a brace on his right knee and not practicing, the panic was real. And who could blame us? This man isn't just any player. He's our Pro Bowl left tackle, a 4-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time first-team All-Pro, the rock of our offensive line, the wall protecting our quarterback's blindside. But Coach Bowles was calm, confident, reassuring. "It's precautionary," he said. "He'll be fine by training camp. That's it. No drama, no long-term worries. Just smart, careful planning by a coach and medical staff who know how much Wirfs means to this team. And make no mistake, Tristan Wirfs is a cornerstone. From the day he was drafted in 2020, he's been elite. He locked down the right side for years. Then, in 2023, he made the rare switch to left tackle, the hardest position on the offensive line, and didn't miss a beat. He proved he's not just strong, he's smart, athletic, and built for greatness. Wirfs was a key part of our Super Bowl 55 run, and he's even better now. That's why the Bucs are handling him with care. They know, if we want to raise another Lombardi, we need number 78 healthy and dominant. And thanks to this update, we now know he will be. Now imagine this. Tristan Wirfs, one of the best linemen in the NFL, fully healthy, protecting Baker Mayfield's blindside, opening running lanes for Rachaad White, Bucky Irving, and our stacked backfield. That's not just good football. That's elite football. This kind of protection lifts the entire offense. From the quarterback's timing to the running back's vision, everything gets better when the big guys up front dominate. And here's the smart part. Coach Todd Bowles isn't rushing anything. Instead of pushing Tristan Wirfs through a minor issue in the offseason, he's making sure Wirfs is 100% ready when the real games start. That's championship-level thinking. We saw this same careful approach with Chris Godwin when he was dealing with his ankle injury. The Bucs didn't panic. They didn't force it. They made sure he healed the right way. That's the kind of planning that separates the real contenders from the teams that just want to make the playoffs. Because if you want to win it all, you don't just need stars. You need stars who are healthy, fresh, and ready when it matters most. And here's the part that should get every Bucs fan excited. All 5 starters from last season's offensive line are back. Tristan Wirfs at left tackle. Ben Bredeson at left guard. A full unit, moving as one. No confusion. No rebuilding. Just a well-oiled machine that knows how to win. And when Baker Mayfield stands behind that line, with time to throw, and our running backs have room to explode through open lanes, that's when the fireworks begin. Bucs Nation, smash that like button if you believe Todd Bowles is the most underrated coach in the league when it comes to taking care of his players. Drop a comment telling us how relieved you are about the Wirfs update. And hit that subscribe button, because this kind of smart football is exactly what Super Bowl teams are built on. The puzzle pieces are coming together. Hassan Reic, embracing the Bucs culture and bringing that championship fire. Rachaad White, literally starving for a Super Bowl and transforming his body to prove it. And now, Tristan Wirfs, being managed with care so he can dominate when the games count. This is what elite organizations look like. Veteran leadership, personal sacrifice, smart coaching. Every single person pulling in the same direction toward one goal. So let me ask you, Bucs fans, are you ready to watch this perfectly built roster chase another Super Bowl?